Well, actually, what makes us so unique is the combination of our four pillars. So we have a little bit for anyone. So if you are motivated to go there to learn, to get inspired, to network, to celebrate, these are ultimately the four pillars. And I think we believe that we drive much around these four pillars, and we ultimately deliver upon the expectations that individuals have, distinct expectations across these four pillars. And this is what makes the magic of Cannes, bringing together these four pillars. Basically, creativity touches everything, and it's impossible for you to ultimately today tell proper, good stories, mainly brand stories, without understanding probably the biggest shift in what's happening around entertainment, how people consume content, how people absorb and curate content, the quality, the whole discussion on what is perceived to be quality, curated content, what is not. So I think that we are the right platform to foster such debate. You saw this whole discussion around pre-roll ads within YouTube and how people engage into proper quality content. And I think Cannes is the right place for such debate to happen. We have a myriad of players within the industry, a plethora of different agents that play pivotal pieces within this industry. We have the brands, we have the marketeers, we have the advertisers, we have the content producers. So we have this big marketplace that comes together that ultimately defines the future of entertainment. So such debate needs to occur there, strongly. They shouldn't expect to be part of everything. It's what I said, the beauty of it is that you can really cater to different groups in a very special way. So you have those that will be inspired by legacy work, that go there to really investigate and understand what proper creative work means. You have those that will ultimately engage marketeers and advertisers, and they want to foster and build relationships, going down to the networking pillar. You have those that go to learn, see our Cannes Lion Academy, you see how many young lions, young creatives that are there really engaging, embracing the industry, understanding what the industry is all about, and actually going there for self-development and celebration ultimately, because many go to Cannes to celebrate, to really prove the return on investment you have around creative processes, creative journeys. And we are very much into trying to drive this creative lexicon within the core of industries, you see. And I think that there's no better place in the world that you can find this than Cannes. One of the things that I think excites me the most is this idea of us showcasing how Cannes really looks into the future, because there is this misconceived perception that we celebrate in retrospect, which we do and we proudly do. But we're much more than that, because we are defining culture, we look ahead, we are visionaries, we have many new technologies being set there, we have new marketing programs, we have the launch of new products. So there are many things going on this innovation piece. We're going to have something that I'm really proud of. We're going to have a discovery stage. We are handpicking 100 startups across the globe, and we're literally curating, different from other festivals that you have startups trying to find a space and pitch what their proposition is. In Cannes this year it's going to be totally different, because we really handpicked and curated startups at cutting edge technology across the globe. So this is something that we are very proud of. We are integrating the ecosystem more effectively, because we're launching a proposition. It's a platform named Brain Dating, and we are kind of bringing together this 15,000 people that ultimately are part of the festival, but we're connecting them in a much more effective way by affinity, by profile, and we're going to make more engaging and purposeful encounters happening within Cannes. So this is very powerful, because it drives and it caters specifically our networking pillar, and we're pushing this very much. We have our Cannes Lion Night School, which is something really cool because we're going to have disruptors and masters going through very interesting engagement and in a very informal manner because it's going to be after hours. So you're going to have proper learning experiences and getting the chance of bringing practicality to what they learn during the day and kind of discuss real cases with true masters, but in an informal way. So it's going to be something of, it's new for us and we are experimenting on this. We have, as Isabel was mentioning, we have our second China Day this year, which showcases how much of an effort we're putting to ultimately suggest the power of creativity in such a fundamental and critical market. And we are giving them this platform to show to the world where the creativity really lies in China. And this is a second initiative that we're running again. So we have obviously what makes us so unique, this combination of exciting content, disruptors, creative thinkers, everyone. So we have from Ian McKellen to Sheryl Sandberg already confirmed. So we have Jeffrey Katzenberg, as I mentioned, Jessica Alba, Pussy Riot, and the combination of these various different backgrounds and viewpoints is what makes Cannes magic, and it's what makes it such a unique place in the world. So we're very proud, very excited. It's going to be my first, so I am especially proud and especially excited. It has never been so important. So I think that the very evolution of Cannes Lion was necessary to reflect what we needed to reflect for the sake of the industry. So the whole idea that we have so many different fragmented sectors now represented in Cannes are crucial for the sake of the industry. So when anyone asks around it being too big or too diverse, etc., it's quite the opposite. It needs to be big, it needs to be diverse, it needs to bring together all the agents of this wholly new value chain for many of things that people don't even realize what they are, and they need to acknowledge, they need to understand new technologies, new platforms, how design and tech ultimately intertwines with creativity, why it's so important for yourself to have a strong consulting backbone, why IP is so important within the whole value chain of the new agency model, and this is why it became so important and even more relevant, because it gives the chance for the whole industry to understand this highly new, complex value chain that you have within this industry. So it was needed for us to reflect what happened in this industry, the transformational change that we've seen in agency, in media, and in technology. I think it's the one single place where you can showcase the true value of creativity and why you have to build within various sectors the creative lexicon, the true ROI on why it's important for organizations to embrace the creative journey.